Welcome back, everybody, to today's episode of The World's Worst Fishing. I'm Chris Jones, and today we're going to be doing a couple different things. This isn't necessarily a popular colors video, but we are going to be making plastics. I have to finish up a website order, and then I'll show you a pretty cool custom order that I did as well. I did a bunch of trick worms, and then we're going to be cleaning up the shop today. My bait shop is really dirty right now out in the garage, or the fish cave, and so we're going to be cleaning that up, and you know, we're going to be like I said, focusing on some orders. So it's all about that right there. It's all about trying to make a good product for both my bait customers and for the viewers. So today will be a little bit different. This is just what I'm doing today on Saturday. I wish I was fishing, but I had a couple things to do. So we're going to be cleaning up the boat, we're going to be cleaning up the shop, and then I'm going to show you a couple different colors that I'm making for an order. So stay tuned, hit the like and subscribe button, shoot me a comment down below, and thanks for tuning in. Well, this is one dirty work area here. This is one ugly plastic shop. So I'm gonna clean up a bit. There's been a glitter explosion somehow that happened in my big box of glitters, which was right here. I'm actually going to be putting some shelves over there that I can be putting all of this on. So as you can see, there's just glitter. It's just gone wild. The glitter has gone wild, and it gets all over me, all over my clothes. It gets all over my wife's clothes because it gets into the laundry. And we're basically going to be cleaning up the shop for a little bit. So here are some buckets of plastic. These three are plastic. This is actually salt. That's a 5-gallon bucket of salt, and it weighs a ton. So shop's a little cleaner now. I have my vacuum chamber cleaned up a little bit. I cleaned out my cooking pots in case I need to use those. Now this is not a very good way to store your colors and glitters, I'll be honest. I'm a little short of space in here, but we're getting some shelves for this corner over here, which should take over that roll. So I have all of those cleaned out, and here's the table. So I have a few molds, and I'm also going to store my molds on the shelves whenever those, well, like we already have them, we just have to move them over there and then put everything on them. So yeah, this is looking a little cleaner. Right now I just keep my molds down here. I just stack them up in this big Tupperware, which again, it's just kind of a temporary thing. Not the best way to do it. So I've got my old microwave cleaned up. It actually fell apart the other day. Like the plastic cracked and the glass started falling out. So I actually had to put it back together and JB weld it back together. And it seems to be working fine. It fits in, and I'm pretty sure I'm being protected from the microwaves. So yeah, we've cleaned up a little bit here. So I've got to keep making orders today, so we'll probably film a little bit of plastics action. We're actually going to get started on some orders here in a little bit, so I'll probably tune back in after a while and show you what I'm up to. So I've got a pretty sizable order here. Some blackberry boom shads, green pumpkin boom shads, Seminole gold boom shads, June bug punch bugs, tilapia punch bugs, watermelon red frogs, and mint chocolate chip boom shads. So I've already made the blackberry shads, the green pumpkin shads. I've already made the June bug punch bugs and the tilapia punch bugs. So we're gonna make a couple other things here. And after this, I think I am caught up with orders. I have a couple pending custom orders, but then it's probably gonna be cleaning up the boat later on. So I'm gonna get started on a couple of these, and I'll show you what a couple of these look like. So for the remainder of this order, I'm only making 2 bags each, and I can squeeze out about 2 bags of any bait with 1 measuring cup each. So we're just gonna mix up the final 3 colors here. I'm pretty sure these are the final 3 colors. So one is Seminole Gold, which is a green pumpkin base. So I'm just gonna dump a little green pumpkin in here. Looking good to me. And let's see, and then watermelon red. Obviously I'm just going to use watermelon. So we're gonna really shake this up here. And there's our watermelon. And then last but not least is my favorite shad color that I make. It's called mint chocolate chip. And you don't put any colorant in it. All I'm doing is just blue highlight. And for 1 measuring cup, I just do 1 full scoop. Simple enough. That's the 1/4 teaspoon. And that is it. And then we're going to go ahead and mix up our colors. So here is the green pumpkin. We'll do that one first. And that will be our Seminole Gold. Here's our watermelon over here. You can see the difference in the green. You know, your green pumpkin is much more brown than watermelon. Watermelon is more like a forest green. You know, it's much more. The only way to put it is it's much more green than that one. All right, so we have our watermelon done here. And then since this is highlight powder, I really have to stir this well. So we're gonna get that really going. And let's see. Is it still clumped? Yeah, you can see a few clumps. So we'll keep going here. And that should just about do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and degas these cold. I'll save y'all having to watch that. You've probably seen it before. And then we'll get these bad boys cooked up. Alright, so we have our 2 colors cooked up here. So here's the watermelon, here's the green pumpkin. So again, to make watermelon red, obviously the color base is watermelon. I'm going to use the big black, the .062. So I'm going to add a little bit of that in there. And that gives it a lot of texture because I'm using 3 different sizes of flake. And then I'm also going to use the medium size. This is the .035 black. So I'm going to give it 1 full scoop there. And then a little more, probably another 1/2 scoop or so. And then last but not least, you want to use, obviously, red glitter because this is watermelon red. And we're going to use the little stuff, the .015. And we're going to do 1 full scoop. And then probably another 1/2 or so. And again, this is 1 measuring cup of plastic. And then for the Seminole Gold, this is a really pretty color. So it's green pumpkin base. And we're going to add gold, black, and purple. So we're going to start with the gold. This is the medium sized, .035. We're going to do about 2 scoops of that. It looks really good with a lot of gold in it, in my opinion. And then we're going to use some of the medium. Gotta wipe this off here. And then we're going to use some of the medium black to put into the Seminole Gold. So we're going to do a full scoop there. And maybe a smidge more. And then last but not least, we're going to use the little purple. And I think this gives it a really cool effect. This is the fine purple, the .008. And it's basically like purple powder. So we're adding purple powder to this. We're going to do almost a full scoop. probably that's about good. And then now we're gonna mix these up and see what we get. So again, here's the Seminole Gold color. And this is a really great brim color in my opinion. And it also kind of doubles as a shiner color because it has the gold in it. It really shines in the water. And I think it's just a really good natural color if you're fishing lakes with natural forage. Well, any lake I guess has natural forage, but like brim, bluegill, shiners, things like that. Now if you're on a shad reservoir that has shad stocked in it or something like that, you know, I would obviously want to go more shad colors. But you know, if you're fishing you know, a natural lake that isn't stocked with shad, that's a really great color. So some of our lakes here, Miccosukee, Ammonia, Jackson, you know, that's a really good brim color. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and shoot some watermelon red frogs, because that's what we have to make with the watermelon red. So this is our frog mold over here. Let me scoot the camera over a little bit. So there's some Kermits there. I'm gonna go ahead and fill the other one. Top off the sprues. Frog molds are usually, it's a pretty thick bait and it drinks a lot of plastic, so you want to make sure that you fill up, top off the sprue holes. And then now some Seminole Gold boom shads. And there are some watermelon red frogs. Looking good. And here are the Seminole Gold boom shads. I love this color. Haven't made it in a while. Really, really great brim color. Really, really simple to make, and I think it's very aesthetically pleasing. And there it is, Seminole Gold. Okay, so now we have the cooked plastic for the mint chocolate chip, and like I said, it's just highlight powder. So now we're going to add a little sparkle to it. So we're going to use medium black. We're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of medium black. Here we go. And this is a pretty see-through color, so you don't need a lot of glitter. I feel like it all shows up pretty well. And let me get this closed. So it's just medium black, and then it's the little blue. It's the fine blue, the 0.008. So we're going to, let me get it in camera here. Going to do almost about a full scoop of the little blue. And that's it. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous shad color. Let's mix it up a little bit here. You'll see it kind of turn bluer and bluer. And that's just the effect of that blue glitter in the plastic. And there it is. Absolute gorgeous shad color. So now we're gonna make some boom shads in the shad color. How about that? Here we go. Okay, mint chip boom shads. There it is. Really, really, really great shad pattern. Looks really natural in the water. And this is what I put on my Alabama rigs. If you look way back in my videos, you'll see a couple Alabama rig videos, and most of those are all this bait right there in that color, and it really drives them wild. It really makes a good chatterbait trailer. This is my favorite bait that I have. It's versatile and it catches fish all year long, and that's one of my favorite colors. So here's just a quick peek of what we just did. We have our mint chip boom shads, Seminole Gold boom shads, and then our watermelon red frogs, and that completes that order. And I'll go ahead and show you everything else that I've made this weekend. So here's a big spread of what we've been working on this weekend. So those are tilapia punch bugs. That's a really cool color. Then we have black with blue flake boom shads. We have straight, just green pumpkin. Also in the boom shad, we have some June bug craws, and that June bug looks so good in a craw. I don't know what it is. This is a custom bait right here. It's called Green Weenie. It's like a brown and chartreuse mix over a pearl with purple highlight in it. So I don't know if that's coming through or not, but that's kind of an interesting thing. That's 115 of those. The customer wanted 100, and then this is 100 green pumpkin punch bugs. So just a bunch of green pumpkin crawls. And so that plus what I just made, that's what's going out next week. Boy, now that is one dirty boat. There's an old pit boss. I can actually get a pit boss mold. Should I do that, guys? Be able to make my own pit bosses? Does anybody throw the pit boss? It's a great bait. But yeah, look at this carpet. Ugh. All these splotches and everything. This boat is in bad need of a cleaning, and I think we're gonna give it to her. There we go. Much better. I mean, look at that carpet. All fresh and pressure washed and cleaned. All of the scrapes and, well, not scrapes, but smudges, all washed away. The carpet doesn't look pink anymore. I even got some of the mildew out of the seats. And that wasn't really, I didn't really go overboard with the pressure washing today. Just a quick tune up with it, so to speak. But that's a fun way to clean the boat instead of getting on my hands and knees and scrubbing with soap and things like that, which I need to do. I need to get inside the compartments and clean those out as well. But I'm hoping to use the boat tomorrow, so I didn't really need to just straight up deep clean it, because I'm hoping to get it dirty again. Hopefully sometime soon. Nothing like having a pressure washer laying around for the bass boat. And I've actually got to pressure wash my back porch. So that has nothing to do with fishing, so I'll probably leave you guys out of it. But fun little project, 15 minutes, the boat's pretty much clean. And hopefully I'll get to use it tomorrow. Well, guys, we are basically done with the orders this weekend. And so we're gonna bag some up here in just a little bit. I'm kind of taking a break. I pressure washed. What's up, Cammy? I pressure washed my porch and kind of got the outside furniture back on it, so that's looking good. The boat, sorry, there's like a lot of glare, but the boat's cleaned and looking good. So I'm gonna tend to these baits here in just a second. Say hello to my personal best. I don't have a name for him, but he's 11 pounds. She is 11 pounds 3 ounces. She was caught on a watermelon red pearl horny toad. This is the exact one. I believe this catch, I think it was August 10th, 2006. And it was in the middle of the day. It was absolutely a scorcher. And for some reason, that big old girl came up and bit a frog. So, and then here is another one. I caught this one on the Seminole Gold Boom Shad, actually. So if you look here, hey. So this was, I mounted this one because it was like my first big one on my own baits. She's about 8.5 pounds. So we're gonna bag a few things up. So a little bit different of an episode today. I didn't really have a popular colors in mind, but I knew that I was going to be doing some stuff, cleaning up the shop and making some orders. So a little bit different video today. It's more just like a blog, but we'll definitely be doing some more color tutorials coming up soon. I might try and film one tomorrow. Hopefully I'm gonna go fishing tomorrow, so we'll see. If I can't go fishing, then I'll definitely film some new colors. And shoot me a comment and let me know what color you want to see. I doubt I'll get this video up before tomorrow, but I'm always looking for recommendations on the colors. So thanks for tuning in today. Kind of a different video, but we'll definitely keep up with the popular colors, and then hopefully bring you a bait and bass soon. So thanks for watching The World's Worst Fishing, and we'll see you next time.